Dalai Lama She did
both inside and outside of Tibet. His Holiness, the Dalai Lama, is not just as a spiritual leader, but the beacon of hope and the darkness for the people who have had everything taken from them, who have experienced a loss of country and home, have been refugees for more than 70 years. And for 6 million Tibetans, these past few weeks has been traumatized and devastated. The compassionate interaction happened in public gathering and even in India, in Dharamsala, in presence of child's mother and grandfather at the stage. At this event, His Holiness encouraged the young boy to focus on importance of peace and happiness and caution against those who cause harm to others. His Holiness' words to the child are a testament to his true intention of encouraging the child to be a better human being. Netizens have taken this Taylor video clip by doing quick snap judgment without understanding the situation context and cultural context. The Chinese Communist Party has weaponized this clip, made into viral, with the sole goal is to delegitimize His Holiness and undermine the Tibetan struggle for freedom. But I have a question to the naysayers. If you believe in cultural diversity, where is your so-called cultural diversity when it comes to Tibetans? If you believe in self-righteousness and ethics, where is so-called self-righteousness and ethics when it comes to Tibetan? If you believe in truth, where is so-called in protest of China illegal occupation? The real news is at least 1 million Tibetan children have been separated from their families and placed in colonial boarding school. This is the real news. The real news is the countless Tibetans are held as a political prisoner, suffering for simply asking for freedom. The world needs to know His Holiness the Dalai Lama commitment on compassion, forgiveness, tolerance, self-discipline, secular ethics, religious harmony, and this is His Holiness's. This unfortunate quick snap judgment has caused a gross injustice to His Holiness and traumatized a million of Tibetans and Buddhists around the world. Through this platform, on behalf of 6 million Tibetans, I appeal together, help us to right this wrong. Let's together help us to right this wrong. Pekelo! Long live the Dalai Lama! Long live the Dalai Lama! We stand with the Dalai Lama! We stand with the Dalai Lama! Free Tibet, China out!
Free Tibet, China out!
Free Tibet, China out!
Free Tibet, China out!
Media, tell the truth!
Media, tell the truth!
Media, tell the truth!
Media, tell the truth!
Thank you. Tana chikhaji shwe ba tana kyona mimma nambo kisi kyona da page tana lapalam khabar yore phone ke ore live tour wa kyona su ki ari NBC ari ke sarwa kansal la kyona so text re shalo jimi ji dikhe chambur kansal lo sujana.
Thank you, Soksola. And please, everyone, tag CNN and BBC. Now, I would like to invite Mr. Nobu Chezungla, President of the Tibetan Community Center of New York, New Jersey, to share some of his thoughts on this issue. Soksola.
With due respect to His Holiness the 14th Great Dalai Lama and today's special guests, two our members of Parliament for North America, our Venerable Rinpoche, monks, our special guests, and my dear brothers and sisters. Today we have gathered here to send a strong sense of message to all those social medias and individuals who have been misleading the meeting between His Holiness the Dalai Lama and the young Indian boy. And we are also here to show our strong and unwavering support and in-depth belief to the leadership of His Holiness Dalai Lama. Perhaps this incident or this issue will give us a chance to tell more things about His Holiness Dalai Lama, Tibet, and Tibet's history and culture. And with that note, I want to share few words about His Holiness Dalai Lama. His Holiness the 14th Dalai Lama, he was born in 1935 in the small village called Takshe in the northern part of Tibet. And when he was 2 years old, he was recognized as a reincarnation of the 13th Dalai Lama under the tradition of the Tibetan Buddhist tradition. And when he was 16 years old, just a teenage, in 1959, when Tibet was about to fall under the occupation of China, he was asked to assume the political power of Tibet with no choice. And later, in March of 1959, he was forced to flee his country, Tibet, to India with over 80,000 Tibetan refugees. And with no time taken, he has set up the Tibetan government exile, which now we call CTA in India. He has set separate Tibetan schools, monasteries, settlements, and other institutions which bears the fruit for all the Tibetans all over the world these days. Under those who mislead and misread His Holiness Dalai Lama, do not make mistake. He is not the leader who holds the power and strives for more power. On May 29, 2011, he signed a document formally transferring his temporal all the political power to the elected leadership, which this political power directed leader to the people and devolve his political power, though it is not the wish of the majority of Tibetans both in and outside Tibet. Over the years, His Holiness has received over 150,000 awards, including the Nobel Peace Prize and the US Congress Gold Medal, and the list goes on. He has visited over 67 countries and spanning over 6 continents, and he authored or co-authored over 110 books. Over the years, His Holiness Dalai Lama has taken no time to send his grievance and donation to those who really need help. Like an example of the recent flood in Assam, ever have northern state of to the child's right and in their lives in practice. I repeat, do the people who were too quick to comment and sending the viral video did ever have any contribution to the child's right and abuse in their lives in practice? Today, His Holiness Dalai Lama, he is 87, and in coming July he will be 88. He needs help from two sides to work. He cannot travel abroad like when he was young, but he spent maximum time devoting his life to spread the love of Buddhism, practicing dharma, and giving audience to his endless followers who come all across the world. We have a scientists, we have a doctors, we have a famous politicians, educationists, and all those followers, they flow and they pour to India to get his blessing and seek his audience. The Indian boy to whom Dalai Lama blessed and asked to touch his tongue is one of the luckiest of all what we the Tibetans believe in. The moment that he had an opportunity to share with Dalai Lama will be a memory to carry all throughout his life. And if I were that boy, or if my kids were that boy, then we the Tibetans believe that that moment is one of the luckiest moments. And that boy is the luckiest boy. That's what we believe. We understand that the media have been fabricating a lot of news and comments I really don't know how much effect that will have on the life of His Son Dalai Lama, because His Holiness Dalai Lama is above all. He do not believe in name and fame, and what he believe in impermanence and emptiness. However, that fabricated news and the cropped video that has hurt millions of the Buddhist followers, and especially the Tibetans and the Himalayan brothers and sisters. I therefore would like to request all the media and individuals with my folded hands to please delete or erase that video as soon as possible, and please let us stand with us at this difficult moment of our time. And I must thank all those our brothers and sisters, supporters, allies who have been standing strong with us at this difficult moment of our time. And lastly and not the least, Your Holiness, we stand strong with you, and long live His Holiness, long live Tibet, and may the world be a better place for all. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you so long.
Nai tawe